Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to do something a little different. I've actually got a vehicle that came in yesterday, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how this is actually done. This vehicle came in yesterday at a low assessed value, and I'm going to teach you how to take a low cost value to a vehicle. Maybe it's your personal one, maybe you're buying it to resell, whatever the case is, and teach you how we in this business take these cars, build value in them, and how we actually assess them. And so maybe this will help you get a little bit more money for your trade. Maybe it'll, if you're out there trying to buy and sell cars, maybe you'll kind of learn a little bit about how people that do it every day think, and you know, maybe a little bit of knowledge you can share. And that's really what this is about. And so I'm going to go through the value of it now, what we hope to be, and why we think we can get it there, and what's important and what's not important. So first off, everybody's seen this car come in yesterday, and it was covered in mildew and nasty and blah 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 blah. And basically the vehicle's assessed value when it got here was $300. Okay, now we've looked at the car and talked about it. This is a 98 with 188,000 miles on it. So we have to decide, what's this car worth if it was really nice? Jim, what's this car worth if it's really nice?
If it's really nice, probably pop it out for $1,500.
Top out $1,500. Probably bottom around $1,200 to $1,300, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we're looking at between a $1,200 to $1,500 value on a car. We've washed it. We've started the assessment process. Now we have to decide, A, what needs to be done that's important that'll help it sell. B, how long are we going to take to do this, because time is money, and you can only manage what
you can measure.
That's right. If you can't measure the amount of time it's going in here, you can't manage it. So right now, right off the bat, we've looked at the car, we've decided it's fair for us to say if it did $1,350, right?
Right.
So we're looking at a car we're going to potentially make $1,050 on, or bring its value up $1,050. And what do we have to do that? Well, first, how does the car run? This particular car runs okay. It's got a couple small mechanical issues, which I'll take care of later in the day. One is like a little radiator fan, and I'm not sure what's going on with it, but whatever, I'll take care of that. But the real secret in making a car's value up, what sells? What's the secret to selling? Jen? Beauty.
Has to look good.
Beautiful, everybody loves beautiful. Pretty sells, ugly stays.
And I was going to say, how many cars have we had that ran perfectly, but were really edgy cosmetically?
Yeah, and if you get a car that's ugly, people just don't want it. It's
That's
like,
right.
It's like the pretty girl that has some issues. We can all work on it. We're more flexible, right? We're like, hey, you know what? She's got some issues, but I take her out. Then you get the girl that's really, really atrocious looking, don't take care of herself, don't comb her hair, don't take a shower, and all of a sudden, it don't matter what she does, you don't want to take her out, right?
That's right.
But the pretty one, you're willing to work a little bit. So, secret number one, pretty sells, ugly stays with you. Ugly cars are for collectors, pretty cars are for sellers. All right, so let's start the assessment value, and let's see what it's going to cost to do it. And while we're doing this, we're going to tell you the couple videos we're going to do on this car as we figure out what we're going to do to it. All right, put it on pause, and Jen's going to show it to you. Remember? Okay, Jen, what do you see under here?
Well, we've already done a quick detailing of the engine compartment, which, if you saw our video yesterday on our walk around of this car, you see that we don't have any ants any longer. And to our friend in Britain that gave us the ant joke, that was great.
Yes, the ant joke was funny from across the pond, by the way.
Yes, it was.
That was pretty funny.
Tell the ants it ant their home.
Yes, tell the ants it is ant their home. So it's ain't their home no more.
That's right. And
okay, so I'm going to say under here, basically, we're going to go ahead and call this done under here, because there's no value, there's no more value to be had. Now, we would be looking at certain things. If we had rust showing anywhere, or any kind of real surface rust, we would flat black that out. But since we don't see that, the key to making it under the hood look good is basically it just needs to be clean, not shiny. Shiny is a big red flag. And also take the time to take care of the hood, because the hood is a tall tale sign. I'll teach y'all how to buy cars before this is over. I'm going to do a couple hundred of these and y'all probably get it. All right, so we're going to have to do the headlights.
Headlights have to be done. They're hazed over. And at least in Virginia, they can actually fail it on a safety inspection if the headlights are fogged.
Another thing too, this car has been washed, but we're still seeing. We were gonna bleach yesterday and we didn't. We probably should have.
Well, we had to basically unlayer the filth that was on it.
Yeah, you can't. It's kind of there. You go. You might be able to see just a little bit. Anytime you have mold involved, a car has to be soaked in bleach, because when you go to polish it, you won't be able to polish it out smooth. It'll just smear. All right, what about this down here? Is this worth fixing?
So, definitely here and here.
All right, little road rash.
Road rash.
Well, matter of fact, we can do a video on that, how to do road rash. Because this paint doesn't hit you at the eye level, it's real easy to cover up air dams. And we'll probably do a quick video on that. All right, what else we got to do?
Okay, so we're going to take care of this. Looks like it got rubbed against something here, but
all right, yeah, see, that would deter from the value, and that's probably a 10-minute fix.
Right, and see, it looks like it was scraped all across the fender.
I think we can pick that up.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I think we're picking it up. Yeah, we're picking it up.
And there you go, without the bleach. Look, can you hone in on that mirror so they can see?
That's still exactly some of the whole car was covered like that, so that's without the bleach. It still left some on there.
Right, but like you said, if this is not off when you start the whole buffing process, it's going to be a nightmare when it's smeared all over the place. Some more paint damage, just little dings, easy to touch up and fix.
We'll take care of that. Now this right here is a big deterrent. This is probably, it'll take a few minutes to fix this. I think we should probably do a video on these pillars because they get bad on a lot of different cars.
They do.
It's just a cosmetic feature, but man, does it make a difference.
Up on the sunroof, the glass looks good.
The glass looks good, but it looks like somebody went ahead and siliconed it. Now, in my professional assessment is this is not going to be a deal breaker at a $1,400 car, so we're just going to leave it alone and not mess with it.
We will polish up the black trim, though.
Yeah, we'll make the black trim look good.
Okay. So
a little more damage over here. All right.
Just we'll do touch. There's, see, that mildew like areas back here as well.
Yeah, you can kind of see the organic leftovers of that. Now this is kind of interesting. The spoiler is a showpiece on a car, and this happens to a lot of spoilers. They're made out of fiberglass, so they tend to heat up, and the clear coat bakes off of them. And I think I'm just going to do a video. What do you think we change this to black?
I think that would look great.
I think it kind of makes it look sporty. It's kind of got a little stripe on it already. It's got
your mirrors.
Yeah, it's going to go with the mirror. Red and black, guys. It's retail red. That's what it's supposed to be. The bumper looks like it'll buff out once it's cleaned.
A few little scratches here.
Ah, yes. This right here is kind of important on cars. These right here are real easy to get rid of. If I can actually assess it. I can't tell if I'm picking that up or not.
Looks like it.
Yeah, there you go, guys. See, scratches like this. Those white ones are just clear coat. I think that's probably something you need to learn how to do. They hide easy, and no big deal. Deeper. Now these right here require touch-up paint right here. And basically, let's talk about the red paint. This red paint is definitely dull. Probably easier to see it on the hood because it got a little different angle. All right, let's see if I can get a little up closey here. Okay, there you go. Okay, guys, you see how it is right there on the hood? Even though it looks good, the paint, it looks really distorted. That's actually just a matter of polishing. And on red cars, you really want to learn how to do the polishing. Definitely. Okay, well, all right, now the inside, we got to do let's do a quick assessment of that.
The inside's not
terrible. It smells like mildew. Of course, you can see it in the seat. So we'll pull those seats and clean those. There's some more right there.
We're going to have to do something with this carpet that's cut in half.
I think the carpet can stay like it is even though it's half. It just needs to be clean. And somebody's looking for basic transportation. Not a big deal.
Want to pay careful attention to your door jambs too.
Mm-hmm.
And even in the front, we always detail everything.
Yeah, the door jambs, when you open up a door, it really just says yes or no to the customer. And that's what our clients want when we get done with their stuff. They want their cars to sell. They want them to go, and it's our job to make them worth the money. Of course, you never have to worry about selling a car. They're just worth what they're worth. Like this one was worth $300, no problem to get $300. When I make it nicer and it's worth $1,300, $1,500, no problem to get $1,300 or $1,500 because they're worth what they're worth. Question is, how do you make them worth that? All right, guys. So, Jen, back on you.
So we will take you through this process with us once again. And for those of you who've already commented on the video, definitely want to stay tuned because, well, it already looks like a different car than last night. We really still don't even have this car ready to, you know, be waxed, buffed, polished, any of that stuff. So,
but we will very shortly.
We will shortly, and we'll walk you through the whole process with us and get to see the finished product.
Yay!
Yes.
Support your troops.
Support your troops. Support Homefront Hugs USA.
How about us? Can they support us?
They can definitely support us. Keep your comments coming. Pass along any tips that you have. We always like to share those with our viewers. And subscribe if you haven't already done that. And
please tell the car girl over here that the car man is the most important person in the video, please. Never mind. Don't say that.
Yeah, and I'm just going to also point out, he still has to get the spiders out of the inside now.
Jen, I thought we were over that.
Nope. We're not ever going to be over
Okay,
that.
the value of this car is diminishing quickly. I may have overassessed it. I forgot about the arachnophobe problem. All right, meanwhile, guys, we'll touch you in as we're doing each little project here. We're going to kind of, not each little one, ones we think are relevant. And we'll get this one out and get to the next one.
Keep it moving.
Peace out.